Hello class. This video has the objective of showing you how to navigate a little bit through a Blackboard in our course. Unfortunately, I was not able to set up Teams properly in the first invitation that I made. Well, I was not able to share my screen with you guys to show you this. Today I made the test and some of you were very nice to join the section in order to help me to check if what I changed was working, but unfortunately it's not working neither. So at this moment what I did was just to put a ticket with the IT department just to have some support in order to solve this. But for the meantime, what I comment to those students is to make this recording just to show this navigation through Blackboard. So in that way, I can share with you guys how I structure this course in Blackboard and where you can find the different things that are going to be useful in order to progress in the activities of this course. So this is Blackboard, this is our course, and I am now in the student preview. So this is basically the window that you should be able to see. So this is the dashboard. You're gonna see always this picture that I include over here. I explain a little bit about this picture in my introductory video. I hope that you guys watched that video already. If don't, please go ahead and do it. But in this dashboard, what you are going to find in most of the cases are the announcements that I have sent through Blackboard. Normally when I send an announcement through Blackboard, you will get a copy of that announcement in your email. Okay? So this is the most important thing that you need to know about this window. Sometimes in this window, okay, to the right side, as I'm showing here, you will see that you have some assignments that are due tomorrow, tomorrow Friday, January 20, which is the introductory assignment. So you need to make sure that you are going to submit that through Blackboard, okay? And let me see for this week if we have anything else. No, the assignment. And in the future, you will find that you have this. This is a video that you are going to watch for the first board discussion. But that board discussion is not active at this moment because that board discussion is going to be active for you guys on January 30. So you still have some time. Okay, so to the left side, and I'm pretty sure that you guys know, you have all the items that you can display in Blackboard. So you have the dashboard in this preliminary part, which is the one that I show you here. Then if you click over here, well, there are some just very brief information about myself, basically my email. But you know my email already. That's not a problem. Okay, and beneath that, there is a folder that is called Start Here. So this is the folder that you should look during this week. But not only this week. Through the progress of this course, try to check this folder because any general information about the course, let's say, something that has to do with the outline, with the dates, or something like that, is going to be posted over here. Okay? So, but if you scroll down through this module, you will have an overview and a description of the course with some information that I am your instructor and so on. Okay, then you will find this introduction video, okay, in which I discuss in 18 to 20 minutes what is this course about from the technical point of view. Okay, that video is available and is going to be available for the rest of the course, so you can go back and check that video many times as you want. Okay, so I hope that you guys watched this video already, because there are some technical and pertinent information about the course in there. Then the syllabus. Okay, if you click over here, you will be able to see the syllabus of the course, all the details of the syllabus. Okay, and the syllabus with all the outline of the course with the corresponding days. Okay, as you might remember, in our first meeting that I switched to Blackboard, okay, I explained to the people who was there that this course is split in 6 modules. From the first week, that is the one that is running and ends tomorrow or over this weekend, all the way down to the end of the course. And in here you have all the information that you need to know in order about the activities that we are going to develop during the semester. Okay, so you can see that you're going to find these labels here, Module 4, Module 5, and I said there what is Module 4, Module 5, and Module 6. Okay, then you can find more details about the grading system, which is this one over here. And, well, I explained that already, so I'm not going to go in that detail. But the syllabus is there. So if there is any change in the syllabus, I don't believe that it's going to be any one, but just in case there is any change in the syllabus, that change is going to reside here in this folder that is called Start Here. Okay? So then beneath that, I create just this file that contains only the outline of the course, which is this one that you have over here. And the reason for the reason that I have done that is because I want you guys to have quick access to the outline, the agenda, and also the most important days for homeworks, tests, and so on, board discussion, core assessment, very quickly. So you can print these 2 pages, okay, and have those pages with you so you can track all what we are doing in that particular week during the development of the course. If there is any change, I will post that change here in Start Here. Okay, sometime probably I can delay some of the activities or something like that. Well, that change will reside in this folder that is called Start Here, the one that we are looking at. Okay, then beneath that, well, there is in here there is a brief information about myself. You're gonna have introductory instructions. That is basically what you need to do during this week. I hope that you guys went through there. So Point number 2 is how to access your instructional material. Okay, basically your textbook and Mastering and Environmental Science from Pearson, that is the platform that we're going to use. Well, I remind here to complete the syllable and student information form that you need to submit this Friday. Okay, and get familiar with the instructional material, and then start working with the assignments for chapter number 1 that is already posted in Mastering and Environmental Science. Okay, that is the introductions that are there. Okay, so beneath that, you will find a guideline that explains how to access Mastering and Environmental Science and your textbook. I'm not going to open this here because I will go later on that. Those are the documents for the pod quiz and the student information form. Okay? So those documents are there for you to download those documents, but the way to go through the assignment, okay, is clicking in this icon. When you click in this icon, you're gonna see the form again, but you can upload your answers. So please make sure to do that, okay, before January 20. And the reason for that is because we have some ODR survey that is coming in the next coming days. So the system is going to ask me as a compliance activity to make the ODR survey, and I need to report all the students that has been present in the course. And the way for me to check that you are attending the course and you are taking care of the activities of the course in this preliminary week is by submitting this one. Okay? Now the last thing that I have here in Start Here folder is just a screenshot of how it's going to look like the modules. So if you look at this moment in your bar in the left side, you only have module number 1. But as we are going to progress in the course, you will see that more folders are going to be added beneath this one. So when we finish module 1, you are going to be able to see another folder that is going to say module 2, then module 3, and so on, all the way down up to module 6, which is the final module of this course. Okay? So, how the modules are going to look like? Well, this is the screenshot that I put it over here. But actually, I'm going to go to the actual module that we have right now. Module number 1. This is the one that you're going to see right now. All my modules are going to follow exactly the same structure. It's going to be, all the modules are going to be organized in the same way. The first file that you are going to find in every module is going to be an introduction to the module. Sometimes it's going to be a PDF, some other times it's coming with a video. Okay? The reason that I didn't include a video for module 1 is because I make an introductory video for the course in Start Here. Then you will have this description about the module 1. That description are going to be all the activities that you're supposed to do during the course of that particular module. For instance, for module 1, we are going to review chapter number 1 13, and 14. Then you're going to have instruction for each one of the chapters. So you supposed to read the chapter from your textbook, to check my lecture, okay? And then to perform the homeworks that you're going to find in Mastering Environmental Science. What are those homeworks? Well, you're going to have, in most of the modules, you're going to have a chapter activity, okay? Lab activity and quiz. For instance, for chapter number 1, you only have a chapter activity and a quiz. And then you're going to have something that is called dynamic study module. Okay? That dynamic study module is a tool that you will find in Mastering Environmental Science that will allow you to review the most important concepts in that particular module. So you're going to find topics for chapter 1. In this case, it's going to be for chapter 1. Okay? That is this one. Then the same for chapter 13. Then the same for chapter 14. So I will remind you in this instruction what you need to do. And then at the end, I will tell you that you're going to have a lecture exam when we finish all those chapters, and that lecture exam is going to be available in Mastering and Environmental Science. And normally I include some comments about how long in time is going to be that exam. It might be 60 minutes or it might be a little bit longer. Okay? Then right after that description, you will find always, what are the learning outcomes and the objectives of this module. So if you click over here, you will find all that detail for each one of the chapters that are included in this module. The learning outcomes and the learning objectives. Okay? This is good to know because in that way you are going to be able to know in advance what we are going to address in those modules for every one of the chapters. Okay? So always you're going to find that over there in your modules. Then you will have exactly this information in a particular PDF. Exactly the same one. So if for some reason you want to print that because you want to have that handy to remind you what you need to do during that module, you can print it from there. Okay? So that's why I include that over there. What else? Right after that, then you have the instructional material. Okay, at this moment, it's only available for you the lectures and the videos. But you are going to have, besides that, the board discussions. Okay? But the board discussion at this moment is not active because that board discussion will be assigned on January 30. So I will allow you to have all the review of all the chapters, okay, before you go to the board discussion. Okay, so in this lecture slides, you will have all my lectures. Okay, so if you open in here, you will be able to have my PDF, my lectures. Many of these figures that you are going to find here are coming from your textbook because I want to be very tight to the content that you have in your textbook. I don't want to include too much, but there are some additional slides that I include by my own. Okay, what I'm going to do in this semester, I haven't done that in the previous semester. For instance, this is a slide that you are not going to find in your textbook. That is a slide that is coming from my side. Okay, so what I'm going to do during this semester is that in your sectional test, I will choose some of this slide and I'm going to pose some question about the slide. Okay, I haven't done that in the past, but now this semester I'm going to do that. Okay, so for instance, in here, I explain about the evolution, geological evolution of the Earth and the different geological times and what happened with the temperature during those geological times. Okay, that's the kind of themes that I explain here. Of course, if you review this and you have any question, because when you see the slide, the information is not quite clear for you, just send me an email and I will be more than happy to reply you with to clarify or to try to clarify any of the questions that you may have. Okay, so I would like to tell this in advance, no? So be aware that some questions in your test will show up about those slides that I'm including from my own material. Okay, for instance, this one, okay, are new slides that I include by myself. So you're gonna have all this information in Blackboard. Actually, it's already available for you for module number 1. Okay, the same for chapter 13 and chapter 14. So I include all the material available for you for the whole module from the first day. Okay, well, those are the lectures. Also, I used to include some videos. Additional videos that I believe are going to be useful for you guys in order to complement the idea that we try to address during the content or for the content of this module. So, for instance, in here, I have a couple of videos. Ones that have to do with ecological footprint and another video that has to do with the extinction that we have about 250 millions of years ago in the Earth during the Permian, okay, which is one of the slides that I have in my lectures. In some other modules, you will be able to see more videos, okay, but only for module 1 you have 2 videos, okay. And then right after the videos, always you are going to find the discussion board that at this moment is not available for you. Well, the organization of all my modules are exactly the same as this one. Okay, perfect. So this is what I want to tell you about the organization of the modules for this course. The other thing that I went through is in these core materials you have an introduction. Okay, the introduction is this video that I mentioned before. Okay, this is an introduction to the course. I hope that you already watched this video. If not, please go ahead and watch the video. It's about 19 minutes. Okay, it's just general information as a background from the technical point of view that will prepare you to go into your material. And in here, you have only the PowerPoint that I show in this video. Okay? Then I would like to comment about this folder that you have here. Well, this is a folder that you're gonna use many times during this course, okay, which is the link that you will have to access Mastering an Environmental Science. This folder over here that is called Third Party Pearson Red Shelf. Okay, Why Pearson Red Shelf? Because Pearson is the material, but we are using the service of Red Shell to have Pearson all inclusive in your Blackboard. Okay, so those are different companies. Okay, so if you click over here, then at the very top you will see this guideline. That guideline is also available in Start Here. Remember that I mentioned that I don't want to detail because I'm gonna detail right now. So if you open there this PDF, that PDF is a document that I made for you guys to include some guidelines to access mastering an environmental science. And it's very easy. Very, very easy. Okay, the only thing that you need to do is to go to this one, click. Make click in that link, and when you make click in that link, then you're gonna follow the instructions to get registered into Pearson and access my course in Mastering an Environmental Science. I know that there are, at this moment that I'm doing this video, I know that I have 10 students already registered there because I was able to check that. Okay? But we are 18 students here in this course, so I need 8 more students to get registered as soon as you can. Okay? So, well, you need to click over here, and once that you click over there, most likely for those of you that doesn't have any registration with Pearson, make a registration. I strongly suggest to you to use the email from Alvin Community College. And once that you are there, you will be able to see a window like this. Okay, I'm not going to explain in here this window about because that's the one that I want to make in this video. So, but that is totally available for you. If you have some problems, you can use this link, okay, to request some help. Okay, but I don't believe it's going to be the case. So, well, that is the guideline, but here is the actual link. I'm gonna make click over there. Okay, once that you make click over there, okay, you will be able to see this. Okay, in here shows my name because of course I'm looking at my account, but whenever you make click, okay, you're gonna have here your name. Okay, a very important thing, don't use this. Never use it, because if you use this, what you are telling to Red Shelf is that you are not going to use this all-inclusive format to access your material. Then automatically you are going to be out from the program, and then you need to pay by yourself the access to Pearson, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so don't use this. Okay, so basically you have 2 items here. The first one is to access your textbook. So if you make click over here, you will have access to your textbook. So you click in read now, and then here is your textbook. Okay, so you go to the side over here, that is the main menu, table of content, let's say here content, okay, and you have all the how can I tell you, all the content of the book. But if you go to here to the first part, let me make it here. You have, for instance, chapter number 1. Chapter number 1 is one of the chapters that we include in module number 1. If you click over there, then you have chapter number 1. And you can read your textbook. So you're going to see, as I mentioned before, that many of those figures are in my lectures, okay, but some other not. So this is a very important concept that you need to understand, okay, in this module number 1, which is the ecological footprint concept. Okay? Actually, I will, in my lecture, I provide you with a link in which you can go and make the calculation of your own ecological footprint. Well, this is the textbook, very nice one, very complete, but I just want to scroll a little bit about the textbook because you can see that the chapters are very long, okay? So every chapter in general, they have around 30 pages. So if you take into account the length of the chapter, you're supposed to read your textbook, okay? The amount of chapters that we have and the amount of activities in mastering an environmental science, that is going to be a lot of material that you need to cover. So please keep track of your course from the very beginning. Well, this is the textbook. That's the way to go through the textbook. Okay? So, how you going to access mastering an environmental science? Clicking here when it says courseware. Once that you click here the first time, probably if you don't have registration in person, they're going to ask you to get registered. And once that you get registered, you will be able to access. But when I click over here, okay, you will have this. Those are your links, okay? But you can open Mastering Environmental Science over here. You click over there. Okay, let's say, yes, I accept. Well, they're going to ask you to make the registration. But let me just, for the moment, let me see if I can go. Probably no at this moment. Oops, I'm sorry. Because I am here as a student. Let me go in my window. Here, I'm going to make click to show you that. Once that you made the registration and so on, you access here Mastering an Environmental Science, and you should be able to get a window similar to this one. You will click over there, and then that is going to populate Mastering an Environmental Science, which is this window over here that you're going to see. Okay? So from here, you see this icon. This is a discussion that I have at this moment with Pearson people, because we're supposed to access the textbook from here, but it's not working at this moment because you have your access through another way. But let me see how far I can go with the Pearson people in order to make available this icon over here for you guys. But the most important thing that I want to show you are the assignments. Those are all the assignments that you're going to have in your in your course from January 17 all the way down to May 8, which is the final exam. I have everything already set for you guys. But of course, not all these activities are available. The only ones that are available at this moment are the ones about chapter number 1. This one that you see over here. Well, if you click over there, you will be able to open your assignments. I'm gonna make another video most likely tomorrow or over this weekend in which I'm gonna open some of these and I'm going to show you more or less the dynamic. There are different type of activity. You can see here homeworks and quizzes and dynamic study for all the chapters. That's why I'm telling to you that there is a lot of material. For every chapter, you have assignments in mastering and environmental science that have several activities. In the homeworks, you have chapter activities, but there are some chapters, for instance, let me show you one, chapter 13, that they have in the homework 2 activities, chapter activity and lab activity. In all the chapters, you will have quizzes. And also you will have something that is called dynamic study module. Okay, well, you need to do all of them. So, for this week, this one, they supposed to be available on January 24, but probably I'm going to extend this date a little bit just because all this mess that I have in order to show you this information. I mean, to navigate with you guys through what are the things or the instructional material that you're going to find in this course. So probably I'm going to extend this a little bit more, couple of days or something like that, just to give you more time. Well, this is how environmental science looks like. Okay? I mean, mastering an environmental science. What else I want to tell you? Now you know how to access this. Okay, well, this is my email. And then, at the end, let me go back to a student preview. Okay, you should be able to see your grades. Okay, so in here you don't have anything at this moment. But you will see next week, at the end of next week, you will see in here the assignments of the pod quiz, the student 4, because I'm going to give some points for that. For those of you who helped me today to check if team was working or no, those guys who joined the meeting, they're going to have some additional points are going to be there. And then you will see all and every one of the activities coming from mastering an environmental science with the corresponding grade. Okay, so I will do my best to update that every 2 weeks. Okay, at least every 2 weeks. Probably if I have the time, I will update every week, but most likely every 2 weeks you will have an update of your grades in Blackboard. Well, this is the whole thing that I want to show in this video. I know this video is kind of long, but I hope that I cover almost what you need to do about what you should expect to find in Blackboard during this course. Thank you so much for your time. I strongly suggest you guys to watch this video. This video is going to be on Start Here, okay? At the bottom of Start Here. And I'm going to send an announcement when the video will be available in Blackboard for you guys. It's going to take me some time to upload the video in YouTube and then to copy the link into Blackboard. Have a good evening and let's keep in touch, okay, during the progress of this course. Bye-bye.